Hi, this is Mrs. Northrup. I'm going to show you how to get to the Northern Lights ebook. Before I do that, I want to give you one reminder. You have always been able to access the Northern Lights textbook. Whether or not you've done that, I'm not sure. But in your Schoology course, the second link here used to be at the top, and it says Northern Lights textbook. When you expand that, you can see that the textbook is scanned in as PDFs. If you have limited internet capability, you might want to read the chapters in this way, as it will take a little bit less internet to do that. Now I'm going to show you how to get to the ebook. You've seen the ebook before. I've showed it to you in class, but you did not have access to it on your own Chromebooks. When you click this link right here, there are a couple of videos that you can watch as well that will give you more information. I feel really lucky that the Minnesota Historical Society has given everybody access to this ebook. You're going to have so much fun with the interactive features that you haven't been able to play with before. So when you log in, when you click that link, you're going to see those videos, which you can certainly watch. And then you can click this link right here. It's the same for here or here, either one. So when you click that link, the ebook will come up and it gives you the username and the password. The first time you log in, you will go to this corner right here where it says login, click that, and you will enter history for the username and history for password. That should be the only time you have to do that, as your login after that will be stored within your history. So here's the textbook. When you look at this, you can see that we've already completed chapters 1 through 6, but there are a lot of really cool things that you can go back to within these chapters that are interactive. I'll let you explore that on your own. We're currently in chapter 7. When you click chapter 7 and click Read, it will bring you to the textbook. You can play this introductory video, which you've already seen in class. Anytime you see a speaker right here, that's like a sound icon. You can click that icon and the text will be read to you. You advance by clicking over to the right and the arrow will appear. You can go backwards when you click over on the left. Again, it's going to look a little bit different than the actual physical textbook that you're used to. One of the things that looks different is the timeline. You might remember that in the textbook that we've been using, the timeline is along the bottom 2 pages of the first beginning of the chapter. Here, it's along the right-hand side. You see this red part right here that says scroll text? That means you can basically click and drag, and this is one of those interactive features I was talking about. Pretty cool, right? Again, you see speakers over here that you can click, and it will read the text to you. Anytime you see something like this, you can click on it and it will bring up pictures for you. As the pages advance, you'll see more speakers here, which allows the text to be read to you. Even on the captions, the text can be read to you. And one of the really cool features of the ebook is the maps. They become very interactive. So you can click on these maps and it will show you New England states, Minnesota Territory, the water route, the land route, the present day boundaries, and then finally, the entire map altogether. What an advantage that is. As you continue through this chapter, you're going to see more interactive items. Anything in the textbook that is clickable, you'll be able to click on and find those interactive features. Now, you can also listen right here to a story about Mrs. Ramsay's first winter. That's the wife of Alexander Ramsay. You can also view the text of that story right here as well. Again, more text for the chapter and more text for the chapter. This part talks about Hans Matson. It's really pretty easy to click through. But again, look at these great maps. You're going to have a lot of fun clicking through these areas in the maps. It's pretty awesome. Now, finally, you will end on the next slide with the investigation. You can absolutely read the investigation, and there are some pretty cool things in the investigation. I am not requiring you to read the investigation, but it just gives you an extra resource of something to do. Here's also a great thing about the ebook. You can advance through all of these pictures and it will give you captions so that you can look at and read through what these items are. So that's how you're going to access the ebook. When you go back into social studies, you can always click on this link or you can bookmark this link right here for the chapters. If you want to get back to the beginning of a chapter, you simply click that button that I just clicked. In addition, you can go ahead and look through any of the future chapters that you want to. And I know some of you have already done that, but this map area is really pretty awesome. Now there is a guide here over here that says how to use the ebook that you might also want to explore. And I think you'll be ready to do that after having been off of school for 2 weeks. Please let me know if you have any questions.